first graders. Today is Monday, August 17th, 2020. This is our ELA lesson. Our ELA lesson today is on module 1.03. Right now, what we are going to do is we are going to review the letters G, H, I, J, and K. G, H, I, J, and K. So I want you to go through the uppercase grid and the lowercase grid. So capital letters, lowercase letters, and I want you to point to the letters G, H, I, J, and K. I'm going to give you about 1 to 2 minutes to do this, and then I am going to come back on and we're going to go over it together. I'm going to give you 30 more seconds to look at both. Remember the uppercase or capital grid and the lowercase grid to find the letters G, H, I, J, and K. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to go over them together. I hope that you pointed to this letter. This letter is G. Should we have this highlighted? No, this is the letter A, so it is not G, H, I, J, or K. This letter should have been highlighted because it is a capital H. We would not have highlighted or pointed to, in our case, the C, because, or this letter, because it is a capital C. Excuse me. You should not have highlighted or pointed to this letter because it is a B, a capital B. We would have highlighted this letter because it is a capital J. We would not have highlighted this letter because it's a capital D. We would have pointed to this letter because it's a capital K. We would have pointed to this letter because it's a capital I. We wouldn't have highlighted or pointed to this letter because it is an F. We would have highlighted or pointed to this letter because it is a capital G. No, we shouldn't have highlighted or pointed to the E because this is a capital E. We would have highlighted this letter because it is a capital H. We would have highlighted this letter as well because it is a capital K. We would have highlighted this letter because it is a capital I. And we also should have highlighted or pointed to this last letter because it is a capital J. Moving on to our lowercase letters. Starting here, we should not have pointed to this letter because it's a lowercase a. We should have pointed to this letter because it is a lowercase k. This letter we would have left or not pointed because it's a lowercase c. We should have highlighted or pointed to this letter because it is a lowercase I. We would have this letter because it is a lowercase b. We would have highlighted or pointed to this letter because it's a lowercase g. This letter is a lowercase e, so we would have left it. This letter is a lowercase j. We would have highlighted it. Moving down here to this row, we would have pointed to this because it is lowercase h. We also should have pointed to this letter because it's a lowercase k. We should have skipped this letter because it's a lowercase d. We should have pointed to this letter though because it's a lowercase d. We should have left this letter. It is a lowercase f. We should have highlighted this letter right here because it's a lowercase j. We also should have pointed to this letter right here because it's a lowercase I. And lastly, we should have pointed to our last one because it is a lowercase h. Moving on, we are going to review the sound of, we are going to review the sounds. So we are going to review the sound G, H, I, J, K. Looking at this is the letter G. I want you to put two fingers in the middle of your neck and go G, G. You should hear or feel a vibration. G. G is G. G, G, G. Turn. G is G, G, G. Right here, we have grumpy. Grumpy has the G sound. G, G, grumpy. Guitar has the G sound. G, G, guitar. Glue has the G sound. G, G, glue. So we have guitar, glue, grumpy. Grumpy, glue, guitar. We're going to go to the J sound. J. J is the J. Your chin drops. J. And your mouth opens. J. 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 Let me hear you say that. J. 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 For J, we had jellyfish, jellyfish. We have jeans, jeans. And we have juice. Our sounds for J are jellyfish, jeans, and juice. Say those words. Jellyfish, jeans, juice. Now we're going to move on to the H sound. This is the letter H, capital H, lowercase h. You open your mouth and you press air out. That is our H sound. H goes. Let me hear you. For H, we have hat, hat, hen, hen, hat, hen, hat, hen. Hat, hen. Let me hear you say that. Hat, hen. Good job. We're going to move on to the letter I. I makes two sounds because it is a vowel. The long sound is its name. I, like an ice cream. Let me hear you say I, like an ice cream, ice cream. It also makes the short sound, which is I. Let me hear you say I. Like an igloo and iguana. Igloo and iguana make the I sound. You say igloo, iguana. igloo, iguana. Remember, I has two sounds, I, and I. I is in ice cream, that's the long sound, and it, the short sound, is in igloo and iguana. Moving on to our last sound, K. Let me hear you say like in keen, donkey, key, and kangaroo. Is in kangaroo, king, donkey, and key. Let me hear you say kangaroo, king, donkey, and key. Okay, boys and girls, we are now going to do the order of a story. This I'm going to change right here. So let's think. What is she doing first? So we're going to talk about the beginning, the middle, and the end. This is the order of events, the sequence of a story, beginning, middle, and end. First, what is our girl doing? She is planting. So we would put the word plant first for beginning, because the first thing she has to do is plant. Then in the middle, what is she doing? Look at the second picture. What is she doing? She waters. So the second thing, which is the middle, this is the order of events, the sequence of a story, she waters. First she plants, then she waters. Last, what happens? Look at this picture. The plant grows. That is the end of our story or order of events. First, the girl planted, then she watered the seeds, and then the seeds grew. Beginning, middle, end. This is called order of events or the sequence of a story. Okay, boys and girls, when we talk about characters, settings, and events, characters are the who. Remember, that's the who is characters, the animals and the people. The setting is where a story takes place and when it takes place. So where, the place that the characters are, and the when is the time. So we think about characters, who, setting, where and when. That's the place and the time. The characters are the animals and the people. And then the event is the beginning, middle, and end. That answers the question, what? What is happening from the start to the finish of the story? Oopsies, I'm sorry. So here, I'm going to move the pictures over so we can see. The characters are the spider. The character is the spider. We just have one character, the spider. The where is outside, and the when would be daytime. Look at what's happening here. Oh, I'm sorry, keep spinning. Look at these three pictures, and I want you to tell me what happened in the beginning, the middle, and then the end. In the beginning, our spider is outside enjoying the weather. That's the beginning. In the middle, it starts to rain. What does the spider look like he's doing? He's going away. He doesn't want to be in the rain. And in the end, I'm so sorry that keeps happening. And in the end, he's coming back out because the sun is coming back out. So we have him enjoying the weather. Oh no, he's going away because it's starting to rain. And now the spider's coming back out at the end because it's sunny again. So order of events is sequence. What happens in the beginning, what happens in the middle of the story, and what happens at the end. So think about the characters, that's the who, like animals and people. In this story, it was the spider. The setting is where, that's the place, outside, and when is the time, which it was daytime. We are going to finish with topic and facts. A topic is what is going on. It's whether we're going to choose to talk about an amusement park, camping, school, and facts are true statements about that topic. So we are going to think, what is this topic about? I'm going to read the sentences, and then we're going to arrange the words for topic and facts. Remember, topic is what we're talking about, and the facts are true statements that are about the topic. People camp outside. They wear backpacks and hike. They cook over a fire. They sleep in tents. I'm going to read this one more time. People camp outside. They wear backpacks and hike. They cook over a fire. They sleep in tents. I want you to think, what is their topic? What is all of this about? Camping. You should have said camping. Now, what are some facts that we learned about camping? Think about it. They sleep in tents. It's outside as an outdoor activity. They might hike. They have backpacks and they cook over a fire. So remember, a topic is what it's all about, and the facts are true statements that we learn about the topic. That is the end of our lesson for Module 1.03 ELA. At this time, I want you to go take the 1.03 ELA quiz. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.